Family members speak out after a woman was fatally stabbed in Jeffersonville. And Silver Creek Volleyball is off to a strong start. Those details right now.
In the market for new appliances, but can't find what you need? Charlie Wilson's Appliances, TVs, and Mattresses has over $2 million of inventory in stock and ready to go. Your dollar goes farther at Charlie Wilson's in Clarksville.
Thank you for joining us right now. I'm Corey McCauley. In your top headline, sponsored by Clark Memorial Health. Family members of a woman fatally stabbed at a Jeffersonville coin laundry are speaking out, saying they were worried about her safety at her workplace. Court records show Yolanda Fisher called 911 Friday evening, reporting a woman armed with a knife was chasing her. When police arrived, they found Alexandra Gales holding a knife and Fisher had been stabbed. Police say Fisher was taken to Clark Memorial Health with a large puncture wound to her sternum and a cut to the right side of her neck. Despite emergency medical care, Fisher died from her injuries.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's killing us. She has 4 grandbabies that love her. Love her. And they won't get to see her no more.
There's some information that's been provided to me that the defendant had been instructed not to be coming in and using the restroom there for various reasons. And as a result of this conversation, the allegation is that the defendant then did produce a knife and stab the victim to death.
The New Albany community is mourning the loss of a beloved educator who died due to COVID-19. Nancy Givens was one of the assistant principals at New Albany High School. In a post on Facebook, those who knew Givens said she died Sunday after a nearly 4-week battle against COVID-19. Givens was also fighting cancer. Those who knew her say she had no enemies and not a mean bone in her body. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Huber's Orchard and Winery, Abbey Road on the River begins tomorrow with shows starting at 2 p.m. Louisville Brass and Electric is one of the bands taking the stage. I spoke with band member Duke Freeman, who shares more about the experience of playing at Abbey Road on the river. The sounds of horns, guitars, drums, and the lyrics to some of your favorite timeless songs fill the air in downtown Jeffersonville as the city plays host to 5 days of live music for Abbey Road on the river.
I don't think Beatles music has any kind of time constraints on it whatsoever. People today can relate to everything they sang back in the 60s, and so what's really neat about the festival is to go and take in all the different groups from all over the world. They're doing their own take on the Beatles music.
Duke Freeman plays bass and does vocals for Louisville Brass and Electric. This year will be their 4th year playing at Abbey Road on the river.
Devote rehearsals for about 3 or 4 weeks to just that 1-hour set, doing it over and over and over again, so it rolls well.
Freeman says the festival brings people together in unity in a way that's almost indescribable unless you've experienced it.
The feeling you get from performing and people appreciating what you're doing can only be felt by a musician or a performer. I can't describe what it is, but there's no feeling like it.
Louisville Brass and Electric have been together for 10 years. And for Freeman, the experience at Abbey Road stands out.
The crowds are phenomenal. They're always receptive.
Louisville Brass and Electric take the stage Sunday at 5. In your business news, sponsored by First Harrison Bank, the Clarksville Fire Department is hiring firefighters. The application period is currently open and runs until September 24th at 4 p.m. Requirements to apply include you must be at least 21 years of age and not have turned 36 at the time of hiring. No felony convictions that have not been expunged by a court. Successfully complete the candidate physical ability test and an aptitude test, physical and psychological testing, and you must obtain an emergency medical technician basic certification within the first year probationary period. In your sports news, brought to you by Call's Body Shop, the Silver Creek volleyball team is off to a solid start this season. Silver Creek is 7-2 after going 4-0 at last Saturday's Warriette Classic. The team went 27-9 last year and captured sectional and regional titles. This year, the Dragons are led by senior Abby Marks, junior Kiki Brown, and sophomore Ellie Pretty, among others. In your weather forecast, sponsored by Langford Funeral Home. Today, the rain is gone and we've got partly cloudy skies across southern Indiana with a high of 81. Thursday, a really pretty day out there, mainly sunny skies with another high of 81. Friday is a mix of clouds and sunshine with a high of 80 degrees. And on Saturday, the clouds are going to stick around with partly sunny skies and a high of 81. And that's your news for Wednesday, September 1st. For more stories like these, visit newsandtribune.com. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.